Hi guys, it feels like it's been a million years since I sat in front of the camera and did a proper video. I last filmed that live, and before that it had been more than a week. It's the most bizarre thing. I have been vlogging almost every day on my second channel, and just for a split second I thought I might just not upload here. It's difficult to find the time and I might just not do it. I mean, does anybody even want to see these kind of videos right now? I'm kind of getting the outlet over there. And then just, I don't know, the mood struck and I decided to film this. So here we are and it feels weird. One thing I want to talk to you about, I mean, we're going to do a foundation review today, but one thing I want to talk to you about is these. I did two things I've purchased during this isolation period. I'm majorly patting myself on the back because if you remember, we talked about the comfort shopping, and that's like my vice. That's my thing of when I'm feeling a little bit anxious. My thing is, oh God, I'll do some shopping. Online shopping has been always in the forefront of my mind for the past couple of weeks, but I bought some coffee pods on Amazon and I bought these, which I feel like were necessary purchases because the ones that I had before, they were a little bit thick. They're these. A little bit thicker. They're like velvety on one side and cotton on the other side. They always look a bit grim, although this one I have used for nail polish, so it particularly is. They just never kind of dried very nicely, and I kept losing them. I don't know where they were going. So I bought these. I think they were £4 or £5 for 20, and they're like more of a toweling kind of material, much thinner and way nicer. So I wanted to mention those because I'm really enjoying using them. I'm just going to prep with this PS Primark Daily Smoothing Tonic, which is this. It's basically like a knockoff version of Pixie Glow Tonic, which I have started using again. They sent me a big one and I was like, okay, I'll use that. It is good, guys. I think the Aldi one is maybe the closest that I found that I liked as much. The glycolic toner from The Ordinary, I don't think I like as much. When I was using those thicker cotton pads, I found that it didn't absorb. It's the weirdest thing. And I just kind of thought it was the cotton pads. And then when I started using the Pixie one again, it's not the cotton pads, actually, because the cotton pads were absolutely fine. The cotton pads were fine with the Glow Tonic from Pixie. So I don't know what that's all about. There must be something in it. But it was like, almost like it was waterproof. It was really strange. The other thing I'm going to use is the Pixie, not sponsored by Pixie, Phenomenal Gel Neutralizing Moisturizer, because that is in my skincare basket right now. These are my things that I'm trying to use up. I'm hugely, massively failing when it comes to my skincare project pan, because right now I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. This is probably the second time this week I've put on makeup, and both times were to film things. I'm not putting makeup on just kind of to be around the house, which, if you're watching my vlogs, I apologise, kind of look like a mess most of the time, but hey ho, that's what I look like. And so skincare is my only like fun thing to play with, and so I've been playing around with different skincare. I've kind of been flitting around again. My project pan, it was the worst timed thing and the best timed thing, because right now I want to be using stuff up I've got. I don't want to be buying new things. I want to be a bit more financially mindful, but also at the same time I'm not using a lot of products, so I feel like the next update for project pan is going to be blah. Oh, I forgot to use my essence. Okay, well, we skipped that, whatever. Right, so we're going to test out the new Benefit Stick Foundation. This is the Hello Happy Air Stick Foundation. Have to tell you, wasn't even looking at this. Saw this and immediately thought it's going to be kind of like cakey and dry and powdery. They sent it to me and I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if this is something that I'm even going to really try. I opened it up and it's much creamier than I expected. So this is definitely not something I would have purchased myself. But when I got it out, I kind of swatched it and I thought, okay, this is not the product that I thought it was going to be. So you know the drill. I'm going to put it on my face and we're going to see. I also wasn't sure whether or not I was going to go directly onto my face, but I am. Look what's happening. It's a really strange consistency. It's immediately, I have some marks, some dryness down here because I burned myself. If you didn't see, I'm just going to warn you now, it's not fun. But I got some burns here from cooking. Some cooking oil splashed up. It was very painful. And this is like almost healed now. a week ago. It was really sore, but I got a little bit on my chin as well, so I've got some dryness and peeling, and it's immediately kind of gathered around there. Also around my pores. A strange one to blend in. I am getting some amount of coverage because I'm noticing a difference in the two sides of my face, but it's odd. I love the original Hello Happy. Also, I might be doing this wrong, you know. I'm just winging it. I love that original. And then I can't remember if I did try. I think that they sent me one or two of the liquid one that they'd done. Little flakes of skin I didn't even know I had. Yeah, I think they sent me one or two of the liquid version that they did. Like a more, like, I don't know how different it was. I don't think I did try it. And then the powder foundation as well, but they were too dark, so I couldn't try them. But I kind of, in the back of my mind, did I buy a little one? I feel like I did. I think I bought a mini of the liquid one. And obviously, it stayed with me. I can't remember anything about it at all. But I would, in a heartbeat, repurchase that original Hello Happy. It's a silicone-y, just beautiful, blurs everything out, very forgiving. Love that foundation. And so I like the idea of this range being expanded and them adding things to it that I would potentially like. I'm not disliking this. It is, I'm going to have to get closer in a second because I'm finding it difficult to, I mean, maybe that's a good thing. I'm finding it difficult to see on my face. But it's definitely not kind of wowing me like the original Hello Happy. Also, it's making my, I'm making my moisturiser and stuff pill underneath. I think I perhaps didn't let that set or let that absorb quick enough or long enough. Haven't done this in a while. Right, let's get close up. I can see in the mirror, it's kind of settled around my pores here. Here, where I have some dryness, it doesn't look cute. Again, I find kind of around here, it's just, it's not given very much coverage. I'm looking in the mirror at the same time. I think it's just kind of slightly evened things out. It's not bad texture-wise, but this isn't something that I've put on and gone, wow, or the opposite. Right, let's read what it says it does. Say hello to Weightless Buildable coverage. So Buildable, maybe we'll put a little bit more on. Glide on air. This medium coverage stick foundation glides on silky smooth, feels weightless and breathable. The waterproof formula blends and builds seamlessly for a natural looking, not cakey complexion. Soft, lightweight powders and shea butter creates a light as air feel, smooth texture on the skin, includes a happy blend of chamomile, botanical extracts, and a light lavender scent. It does have a lavender scent. I would not have noticed that, but it does. SPF 20, 16-hour wear, matte natural finish. To blend, oh, it says to use, blend Hello Happy Air Stick Foundation onto clean, moisturised face, layer to build coverage. Right, I am going to layer it. I'm just going to try to blend it out with my hands, old school. I am enjoying doing this since I cut my nails. I haven't gotten rid of the acrylic. That's kind of still growing out on my nail bed. But I'm enjoying using my hands again to kind of blend around. It's been a long time. I've actually been thinking for a while of just going to gels instead of acrylic nails. The reason that I love acrylics so much is not anything to do with the length. It's because they don't chip at all. So I have also considered just getting acrylics, like short acrylics, just acrylic overlay on my short nails. Because I do miss short nails often, but I do not miss painting my nails. I really thought that I would, and I don't. I don't think that my nails are negatively affected by having them done all the time. They seem healthy to me when we take them off. And I love that for 4 or 5 weeks I don't even have to consider whether or not they need to be done. I'm really not feeling this, truth be told. Right, I'm going to put on some Wet n Wild Photo Focus just to set. And then I'll put on a little bit of the rest of my makeup and I will be filming another video, which is why we're here, to be honest. Okay, with the rest of my makeup on, it doesn't look bad. I can definitely see little dots of foundation kind of that have settled into my pores and things. So, actually I've just realised I need some lip balm. My lips have been so dry. Is anybody else feeling that? Which is weird because I'm home. There's no good reason. I don't know why. I don't know if I like apply more lip balm at work than I realised, but my lips have been so dry. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, by the way. Love, very nice. Right, so I am noticing some things that are not perfect, but with my, you know, the whole look, it's fine. It does kind of give that slightly blurred effect of the original. It's not as nice to apply. It's not as nice an initial finish, but we'll see. Is my favourite thing to say in these videos, apparently. We'll see. In a couple of hours, I'll come back. Once I start to produce oil, as we do, then sometimes that can benefit the foundation. It can start, oh my god, didn't even realise I'd made a pun. Sometimes it can be a benefit, and it can start to look nicer. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be back later. This whole isolation thing has got me upside down. I was just about to get in the bath when I remembered we were filming this video, and I needed to check in. It's been about 5 hours. Let's see. Okay, I can still see, you know, where it's settled into pores. It doesn't look bad. The coverage is kind of still there. It's not that it gave me a tremendous amount of coverage in the first place. But all the areas that it didn't look great earlier, it still doesn't look great. Honestly, I'm going to call it. This is going to be a really snappy review. I just don't think this is worth it. I don't think it was easy to blend. So it wasn't quick to apply. It wasn't easy to apply. It didn't give me all that much coverage. The finish wasn't that nice for me. I think it's a miss. I'm not prepared to really kind of persevere, and I don't think it's going to look any better as the day goes on, and I don't think my opinion's going to change. So here we are, very first impressions, but I'm going to get out into the light a little bit, see if that helps your view in any way. In terms of oil control, and like, you know, from this distance, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, there's little niggly things, and it's an expensive foundation. For an expensive foundation, I want it to be something to write home about. And if this was like a £5 foundation, then my opinion might be different, but it's not. It's expensive, and I don't think it's worth it. If you're thinking of the Hello Happy range, go for the original. It's really, really nice. And if you've got any feelings about this or any of the other Benefit foundations, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, that's it for this one. Not all that great. If you're thinking of purchasing it, maybe think again, buy a mini, see if you can dry it in store first.